Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing of the latest smartphone from OnePlus in India and globally, the OnePlus 8T. So having launched the OnePlus 8 and the 8 Pro in April this year, now OnePlus has launched a successor for the OnePlus 8, the OnePlus 8T. So this time around we don't have the Pro variant, just the 8 alone, the 8T alone. There's no 8T Pro launching, so just one device, and we have the 8T with us right now. So we're gonna do a quick unboxing. We'll talk about the features, what all is offered with this device, and how it is improved with the OnePlus 8. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's get started with unboxing. So this is the box package. You can see that 8T mentioned. So the box package is quite similar to the 8 and the 8 Pro. You can see that OnePlus 8T mentioned here, and we have the aquamarine green color with us, and you can see the other options. The SAR values mentioned 1.07 and 0.85, and this is the 12GB RAM and 256GB internal storage, and we also have an 8GB RAM and 128GB storage. That is another variant. So there is also one more color included, so we are having the aquamarine green color. So this is the device, so OnePlus 8T. So we'll do a quick unboxing first. So we'll first open the box package. So there you go. First you can see the aquamarine OnePlus 8T. So this looks pretty good. You can see the NFC logo and the quad camera setup. So we'll talk about the quad cameras a bit later. First let's keep the device here. Now let's see what else comes inside the box. So here you can see that there are lots of manuals included. So there you go. You can see that OnePlus Red Cable Club membership. Then you have the quick start guide and SIM ejector pin, and you also get the invitation letter. The never settle safety information, highest SAR value, and what are the SAR values of different regions it is serving. So that's also included. Now you get a bunch of stickers. The OnePlus stickers are also included. So that's all inside the manual and the other information. Now let's see what else comes inside. So you can see that the case, it's the TPU case which we have seen on the OnePlus 8 and 8 Pro. You can see that never settle branding is also included here. The cut for the quad camera setup. Then we have the regular charging cable. This is the USB Type-C charging cable, and finally we have the Warp 65 charging. So here we have a completely different design. You can see that this is a kind of a different design, and this is the charger. It's a 65 watt charger, and this is quite similar to what we are seeing on the Oppo's SuperVOOC charging. Again, that's a 65 watt SuperVOOC charging, so it's a kind of derivative of that. Now we have a 65 watt adapter. So this is the charging brick, and you can see it's a Type-C one. So that's kind of difference here. You can see it's a Type-C one. Previously we used to have the USB Type-A one. So this time around we have the Type-C and the logo here. So that's the box packages. So now let's have a look at the device. So that's the OnePlus 8T. You can see the quad camera setup. Now let's first talk about the cameras. Here we have a 48 megapixel sensor, 16 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, then macro sensor and a mono sensor. Then LED flash is included, OnePlus branding, and you also get the OnePlus logo here. Let's just peel off these stickers. So it looks pretty good in terms of the finishing. So this is quite similar to the OnePlus Nord in terms of the colors. So we have the power button on the right side along with the alert slider, and the volume rocker keys is on the left side, and the top we have this microphone, and the bottom section we have the USB Type-C port, the SIM tray, and the speaker. It's dual stereo speakers, and we have a 16 megapixel punch hole selfie camera included. So that's the design and build quality aspect. So let's just power on the device. So that's the device. You can see here it's a Optic AMOLED display. As usual, we have this Optic AMOLED display. It's a 120 Hz refresh rate. So we'll just go to the settings and show you the display. So you can see the refresh rate as 120 Hz and 60 Hz. Those are the two options available. So we don't have a 90 Hz here. Now there is a screen calibration options as well. Now let's see other options. So you can see that ambient display, and you can see the customizations. So this is the UI, and this is the latest UI which we'll just show you here. You can see here Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, 12 gigabyte RAM, 256 gigabyte storage, then quad camera setup, 48, 16, 5 and 2, 120 Hz fluid AMOLED display, 6.55 inches in display size, and it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass, Android 11, and we have all the details here, and Oxygen OS 11 is the one. So this UI has a lot of additional features. We recently did an UI features of the OnePlus Oxygen OS 11 on top of Android 11. So that's the UI. So it's a pretty fluid and feature rich UI, and you can see that now it has 120 Hz refresh rate as well. So that's the display. You can see that it's pretty good in terms of colors and viewing angles, and everything looks really good. Now in terms of the design ergonomics, so we feel this is quite good. It's a pretty handy device. It's not a very large device, and it's quite slim as well compared to OnePlus 8 Pro. Now the camera design is something which is quite good. We feel this is definitely good improvement over the center mounted camera. That is something which was kind of outdated, so this is definitely a refreshing change. Now that's the device display. Now let's talk about the camera UI. So you can see here, this is the camera UI, and you get all the features, the 12 megapixel camera. Now talking about the sensors, we have the primary 48 megapixel Sony IMX 586 sensor, and ultra wide angle sensor is Sony IMX 481, and we have the selfie camera sensor as Sony IMX 471. So overall we can say that OnePlus has used Sony sensor for all the major camera. You can see the primary camera, ultra wide angle and also the selfie camera, all are Sony IMX sensor, so which is pretty good. Now let's see the camera UI. You can see that there is optical image stabilization included, and a few other options are there. And let's see the video recording option. So settings, if you go, you can see that video quality is slow motion available at 240 fps, and let's see the video resolution. So you can see here wide options are included, so that's the options. 1080p at 30 fps, 60 fps, 4K 30, 60, and cine mode is also included. 30 and 60 fps is included, so it's a pretty good camera in terms of hardware. So we'll be talking about the camera in depth in our camera review. So here are some camera samples we have taken from the OnePlus 8T after unboxing. So we'll be talking about the camera in detail, so stay tuned for our detailed camera review. Now this phone comes with a 4500 mAh capacity battery, and this has the 65 watt charging as well. So overall it feels quite good in terms of the overall look and feel, and the features being offered. So that's the unboxing, first impressions of the OnePlus 8T. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Stay tuned for our coverage on the OnePlus 8T on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we make. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.